Good morning, Nick! Did you finish addressing all the wedding invitations?
Good morning, Camille. About that, I'm nowhere close to finishing. Including relatives, co-workers, and my friends, that's about 100 people I've got to worry about. Not to mention I'm busy with work. It's hard to find time to complete them all.
You've got to hurry up and finish them! Because we've only got until the day after tomorrow to mail them.
I'll try my best to have them done by the end of today. But I still can't believe our wedding day is just 2 months away. It's all happening so fast.
Yeah, it sure is. It was pretty stressful getting everything together. Like picking the wedding hall, my dress, and even the date for the wedding. It's been insane lately.
This half year left us pretty busy, huh? But I think we perfectly planned the ceremony and the reception. And all our family and friends will be there to celebrate our special day. I'm sure it'll be a spectacular wedding. I'm so excited. I can't wait to walk down the aisle.
Me too. I can't wait! Oh yeah, by the way, I've got something I need to ask you. Actually, more like a favor.
What is it? What do you mean, a favor?
You've got that friend named James, right? The one that had barbecue with us the other day.
Of course. He brought that really good potato salad. You've met him before, right? We were really close in middle school and high school. We still keep in touch even though we went to different colleges. What about him, though?
I don't know how I should say this, but I don't want James to be at our wedding.
What? Why not?
Come on, you know, how should I put it? He has a really big scar, right? On the right side of his face up onto his forehead, like it was gouged out or something. I just don't want him at the wedding.
Are you serious?
If I'm to be brutally honest, it creeps me out. I mean, he always looks so aggressive. It's kind of scary. He looks like a villain in a movie. Are you sure he's not like a criminal or drug dealer or something? He could be hiding that from you.
Camille, you can't be serious right now. Stop joking around.
I'm not joking around. I don't want him at our wedding. With such a big scar on his face, surely you know he isn't a decent person. He probably got that scar in a street fight or in prison. Not to mention, if my friends see him, they all would be terrified for sure. Also, he wouldn't fit in with the rest of the guests. We'll be taking lots of group pictures, and I don't want to take photos with him. It's gonna be memories for our special day. Thinking of him messing up our beautiful pictures. We still haven't sent the invitations, so you could just talk to him about it. If he's as good of a guy as you say he is, he'll understand. If not, I was right, and he's a bad guy, and we shouldn't have him there.
Take it back.
Huh?
Take it back now. All of it. Everything you just said. The way you're talking about him and his scar is completely unacceptable.
Wait, hold on. What's wrong?
Saying stuff like his scar is gross, or he won't fit in with the other wedding guests. Even as far as saying he went to prison? What's wrong with you? Who do you think you are? You know absolutely nothing about him, and you're jumping to such ridiculous conclusions. I had no idea you were that kind of person.
Why are you that mad at me?
I'll tell you exactly how he got that scar on his face. That's the scar he got for putting his life on the line to save mine.
Huh?
Back in middle school, I almost drowned at the beach. The only one that jumped straight in for me was James. But he was unlucky because his face accidentally got slashed open by a rock as we both got thrashed by the waves. That's how he got that scar, you insensitive scumbag. You have no idea how guilty I felt because of it. If he didn't come to save me, he would have never gotten that scar. But James told me his scar is a badge of honor, and he forgave me. And he kept telling me not to worry about it. I owe my life to him, and he's my best friend. I just can't believe you would say something like that about him.
I never knew that! If you guys had that sort of relationship, you should have said something earlier.
I'm pretty sure I talked about it at the barbecue. Probably when you were taking tequila shots. So, you could have been drunk and didn't hear it. Or maybe you forgot about it.
But even so, that situation and our wedding have nothing to do with each other, right? I mean, I am right when I say that his face is pretty scary. It's also for the sake of the other wedding guests, right? I'm sure that just like me, other people will feel uncomfortable having him there. It's our precious moment on our wedding day. You wouldn't want to spoil it, right? Pictures last forever.
Are you saying you don't want him at our wedding no matter what? Just because you think his face is a bit messed up? Is that the only reason?
Let's be real. Gross things are just gross. I don't want him at our wedding. That's final.
Okay, let's just call off the wedding then.
What?
If I can't invite my best friend to my wedding, I'm not getting married. And now that you've shown your true personality, I don't think I want to get married to you anymore. I can't stand people who judge based on just outside appearances and attempt to exclude people like that. I'll take care of the wedding ceremony's cancellation fee.
Hold on a second. Why are you going that far? Are you seriously going to cancel our wedding over this?
Yeah, of course I'm canceling it. To be honest, I had my doubts about your attitude on life, but I let it slide for a while. I've lost all confidence in spending the rest of my life with you. It's like the love and care that I had towards you disappeared in an instant.
I don't believe that. You're choosing some guy with a scar on his face over your fiancé? Between me and your ugly friend, who's more important?
Of course, James. Between the guy who saved my life and a trash woman that only knows how to judge people on outward appearances, I don't even need to think about it to know the answer. The only ugly around here is you for your personality.
I can't believe you! I'm going to be telling my parents about this.
I don't really care. If either of your parents feel the same way about this as you, I would like to stay clear away from your family anyway.
Don't blame me for whatever happens next. You stupid man-child!
Hey, Nick. Something happening between you and your girl? She just showed up at my job out of nowhere. Are you serious? How did she even know where you worked? Did she say anything to you? I don't know. She probably asked around or something. And yeah, she blew up on me. She was waiting outside my office to ambush me. As soon as I left work, she came out and started shouting, "My life is messed up and it's all your fault." She even grabbed me by my collar. What? Are you okay, man? It was no big deal. I wasn't injured or anything. I thought you two were getting married. Like, soon, right? You said in a month or two? Yeah, about that. I actually broke off the engagement. Are you serious? Why would you do that? You guys were so good together. You gotta tell me what happened. Well, actually, I don't really want to say it, but Camille didn't want you at our wedding. And we got into a fight because of that, and I decided to call off the wedding. Does this have something to do with my scar? I only asked because at the barbecue she was staring at my face and looked pretty freaked out. Did she really? I really apologize, man. It's okay. I don't really mind. I get it a lot. But, like, does that mean it's my fault you broke off the engagement? No, it's not your fault at all. Camille was at fault for making fun of you, my best friend, for no real reason. I just got sick and tired of her never apologizing even when I got angry. Plus, she only makes excuses and backpedals. It really pissed me off. Our personalities just don't mesh well with each other. It's not your fault at all. Well, if that's the case... But what do your parents and her parents think about all this? Breaking off the engagement so close to the wedding day. My parents are even more angry than I am at her and are in support of breaking off the engagement. Camille's parents seemed to fall for whatever lie she told them. And at first, they were really mad at me. After showing them the messages between us, there was a huge fight between her and her parents. At the end of all that, her parents had her properly apologize to me and my folks. Whoa. It must have been pretty tense in that room. Yeah, but Camille's mom seemed like she wanted us to try again and make it work. But even Camille now herself was saying it's over. She kept playing the victim and was saying stuff like, "Why is no one on my side?" Then came the waterworks when I told her to grow up and learn to have some morals. I see. I kind of feel like I'm a bit responsible for at least some of this. I feel like I should apologize. No, man, you seriously don't have to worry about all that. Like, I'm glad I got to see her true colors before making such a big commitment. Well, as long as you don't regret anything, then I'm good with that. I'm really sorry for all this trouble. I never thought she would try to ambush you at your job. If she ever decides to do anything stupid like that again, feel free to call the police. I'll tell her parents about what happened today as well. I really am sorry, man. Don't worry about it. I will be more alert next time, though. You don't have to fret too much, Nick. We should grab some beer sometime soon. Thanks, dude. That sounds great. Catch up with you later. Soon after my talk with James, I told Camille's parents about the incident between her and James. Her parents were really ashamed of how she was behaving and promised to give her a stern lecture. It so happened that after that conversation, she would end up bearing the cancellation fee of the wedding. Our engagement as well was officially off. Camille would try to complain with her own friends, trying to get someone to be on her side. But instead, she was criticized by everyone and ended up being on her own. Even so, she refuses to self-reflect, and it seems like all she does now is talk negatively about everything. By the way, I was thinking of taking a break from love and relationships for a while. But James's younger sister started seriously flirting with me after she found out that I was single again. And like clockwork, we went from dating to engaged and in no time, marriage. Before I really wasn't sure how things were going to work out. But now I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life.